A crucial skill that nice guys were never taught is testing the waters. A lot of people say nice guys always get the short end of the stick, but it's not because they lack skills. It's because they're missing this key mental tool, testing the waters. Most folks think testing the waters sounds sneaky, dishonest, or even manipulative, but I swear to you, it's not about scheming or cutting corners. It's a basic ability to size up a situation and protect yourself. Today, let's break down why you need to learn this and how it can shatter the glass walls holding you back. Put simply, testing the waters is like sticking a foot out into the unknown, feeling the temperature and elasticity of the ground before deciding your next move. It's nothing like rushing in blindly. You'll notice that people who thrive at work, who sail through life smoothly, all share a common trait. They don't lay all their cards on the table right away, and they sure don't spill all their true feelings without thinking. They're good at using small gestures, casual topics, or minor requests to gauge the other person's limits, the environment, the mood, or the gray areas of the rules. Then they make precise moves. So many people lose out in life because they treat everything like a straight-up showdown, never figuring out how to take the scenic route to win. Let me break down the psychology and action logic behind this. We all live in a world full of uncertainty. You never really know what someone else is thinking. You can't decode your boss's hidden messages, and you can't see the next market trend coming. Nice guys tend to put too much faith in the official rules, thinking that hard work will always pay off. But the truth is, the official rules are often just surface level. What really determines how things get divided are all the unwritten rules and undercurrents. That's why the truly smart people never lay everything out up front or stubbornly charge ahead. They use little tests to feel out the temperature of the situation. Can this be done? Will the other person accept this request? Is there a shot with this path? It's about seizing initiative in uncertainty. Through rounds of small tests, you reduce the risk of loss while uncovering new possibilities. Psychologically, testing the waters comes from a sense of self-protection and boundary awareness. When you never test the waters, you're basically exposing yourself to all the storms of the world. You think you're being upfront, but you're actually defenseless. On a deeper level, testing the waters shows a growth mindset. You're not passively accepting outcomes. You're actively seeking feedback to adjust your strategy. That's the core of learning and adaptability. Learning to test the waters means you won't get stuck after one rejection, and you won't be crushed by one cold shoulder. You'll treat every interaction as a chance to gather intel and upgrade your approach. But why do nice guys so often overlook this? To put it bluntly, they've been brainwashed by fixed ideas. We're taught from a young age to follow the rules and obey. Speak politely, do things by the book, wait for others to arrange things for you. You're always waiting for your turn, never realizing that opportunities usually go to those who take the initiative to explore. So many people get taken advantage of because they're too scared to ask, to fight for what they want, to voice their needs. You're afraid of rejection, of being called difficult, of seeming too pushy. But have you ever thought that your fear is the cage keeping you trapped? Those who dare to test the waters find out the truth early, make choices ahead of time, and even avoid a lot of unnecessary losses. Take my own experience. When I first started in the social media game, I was a total nice guy. Whatever ad fee someone offered, I took it. I never dared to ask for more, or wonder why others with similar content were getting paid more. After a year, I was making less than half of what my peers were. Then a mentor told me, if you don't test people, they'll never take you seriously. I bit the bullet and started testing clients' limits. When someone offered a price, I'd hold off on agreeing right away and politely ask if they could go a bit higher, or if they could add some extra resources this time. Sometimes they'd say no, but more often, they'd meet me halfway or even raise the price. Once I asked twice and the client actually doubled my fee. When I asked why, they said, "We had room in the budget, we were just waiting for you to ask." That hit me hard. I realized that people take you seriously not because you're obedient, but because you dare to fight for yourself. Later, I applied this habit to content creation, business negotiations, even daily interactions. Before, I'd passively wait for partners to tell me what they were thinking. Now, I'll toss out little hooks, bring up sensitive but key topics, and watch their reactions. After testing the waters again and again, I noticed more opportunities coming my way, and my income multiplied several times over. The numbers don't lie. Once I started daring to test the waters, to ask questions, to voice my needs, in just 6 months, the number of projects I had nearly doubled, and the average earnings per project went up by 30%. But you might be thinking, what if testing the waters backfires? Let me be clear. The more you fear making mistakes, the more passive you'll be. Testing the waters isn't about playing it safe. It's about risking a little to gain a lot. Treat it as an experiment, not a winner-takes-all showdown. Even if you get rejected, you've gained information. Next time, you can try a different approach. In real life, testing the waters isn't about blatantly challenging boundaries. It's about gently but firmly opening up new possibilities step by step. You can start by making small requests to test the other person's tolerance, then adjust your strategy based on their response. It's like feeling your way in the dark. You use your hand to sense where the obstacles are instead of charging straight into them. Think about the nice guys in life. Their typical path to failure goes like this: waiting for opportunities to come, waiting for others to notice their value, and ending up with nothing. The world doesn't reward obedience, it rewards initiative. If you don't take the initiative to test the waters, people will take your rights for granted. The ones who thrive at work don't wait for opportunities. They use repeated tests to turn all the vague spaces into their own gains. As the saying goes, the squeaky wheel gets the grease. Why? Because they dare to test the waters, to reach out, to speak up. I remember a student came to me with growth struggles. He said he was too nice, had been working for 3 years without a raise. He was doing the most work and always got praised for being reliable, but his boss never gave him a chance. I told him to try once, talk to his boss about his thoughts, not directly asking for a raise, but tentatively mentioning his contributions and future plans, and asking about the boss's next steps. He was terrified the boss would think he was restless, but he mustered the courage to try. Surprisingly, the boss transferred him that same day, and his salary went up later. It was his first time realizing that taking the initiative to test the waters doesn't get you rejected. It earns you more respect and recognition. I'm saying this. Testing the waters isn't about being sneaky. It's about growing. No one who truly grows just waits for the wind to come. They first test which way the wind is blowing. If you don't test the waters, you'll always be at the mercy of others' plans. If you dare to test the waters, you earn the right to help shape the rules. This is a must-learn lesson for all nice guys. It's the dividing line between being passive and taking control. To change your situation, first change how you interact. Stop being the good kid waiting for orders. It's time to start probing, asking, checking things out. Finally, here's a phrase I say a lot. Never be the nice guy waiting for opportunities. Be the new initiator who dares to test the waters. Opportunities aren't earned by waiting, they're uncovered by reaching out again and again. Don't fear rejection, setbacks, or bad timing. Real growth happens in those small tests, when you take your fate back from others' hands. Start daring to test the waters today, and you'll find the world is 100 times broader than you thought.